Interesting facts about famous people.
Movie roles John Wayne turned down. John Wayne appeared in over 160 films in a career that spanned the years 1928 to 1976, many of which were westerns. Some of his roles we love, some not so much, depending on your taste in his films. Like many in-demand actors, he was offered roles that he didn't take up. We are left to wonder how he would have done in those roles now. For me, it is difficult to see him in those roles once another has occupied that role and made it their own. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoy this video, hit the notification button to get my new videos. If you want to check out my many other videos, head over to my channel. The link is in the description. Let's get into it, in no particular order. Dr. Strangelove, 1964. Scriptwriter Terry Southern supposedly wrote the part of Major T.J. King Kong with John Wayne in mind, who apparently turned the role down out of hand. Eventually played by Slim Pickens, who is so eager to drop a nuclear bomb on Russia, he rides the bomb all the way down to its target like a rodeo performer. Definitely a role that suited Wayne right down to the ground, especially keeping in mind that prior to this, he'd heard that Russian Premier Joseph Stalin put out a contract on Wayne due to his anti-communist stance. Heaven's Gate, 1980. Originally titled The Johnson County War, a real-life event that was mentioned in Chisholm. Unusually, Wayne was offered the lead role, a part that went to a much younger Chris Christopherson, suggesting that the script underwent quite a change before it was released in 1980. The film famously sank United Artists Studio. Maybe Wayne knew something no one else did at the time. I would have liked to see what the film would have looked like with him in it. Dirty Harry, 1971. Originally offered to Frank Sinatra, who probably passed on it as he'd already played a tough cop in The Detective back in 1968. Wayne also passed. He apparently regretted the decision, quoted as saying, "I made a mistake with that one." Honestly, in their respective careers, both Sinatra and John Wayne were just too old to be playing credible rogue detectives. Wayne would have been 64 years of age if he took on the role of Harry Callahan in 1971. Just see his uncomfortable performance a couple of years later in the title role of McHugh. Clint Eastwood made a much more convincing cop than either Wayne or Sinatra, who played Callahan 4 more times as the cop who shoots first and doesn't bother asking questions afterwards. The Dirty Dozen, 1968. According to Wayne's biographers, Wayne was offered the role of Major Reisman, eventually played by Lee Marvin, conditional that the producers remove any suggestion in the script that Reisman was an adulterer. Despite the script being rewritten, Duke still passed, choosing to make the Green Berets instead. It was contended that Wayne turned it down because it was going to be shot in Europe, and his wife, Pilar, was pregnant, and he was worried that the shooting would run into Pilar's due date. It probably wasn't the smartest choice Wayne made, but, on the other hand, seeing as his own project turned out to be the 4th biggest box office movie of his career, it probably convinced him it was the right decision. High Noon, 1952. Wayne said that High Noon is the most un-American thing I've ever seen in my life. Wayne passed on what turned out to be, depending upon your political leanings, one of the best westerns to ever come out of Hollywood, or agreeing with director Howard Hawks that it was ridiculous. Either way, it didn't really matter because both Wayne and Hawks eventually produced their own answer to High Noon, a film written by a previous member of the Communist Party, Carl Foreman, and who made what turned out to be one of the best westerns ever, Rio Bravo. All the King's Men, 1949. The film charts the rise and fall of corrupt politician Willie Stark, a character that shared certain similarities with real-life politician Huey Long. Taking that as a given, Wayne, according to biographers, to make Huey Long a wonderful rogue pirate was great. but according to this picture, everybody was SHIT, except for this weakling intern doctor who was trying to find a place in the world. Duke passed. The role went to Broderick Crawford, who went on to win the Best Actor Academy Award in 1949, right under Wayne's nose, nominated the same year for Sands of Iwo Jima. Blazing Saddles, 1972. According to various sources, John Wayne was offered the part of the Waco Kid, eventually played by Gene Wilder, or Taggart, a role that went to Slim Pickens. I would have enjoyed seeing John Wayne play Taggart, just to see Wayne let his hair down, or toupee, and enjoy the spirit of the film. Wayne is quoted as saying, "I can't be in this picture, it's too dirty, but I'll be first in line to see it." We can only mourn what would have been one of Duke's funniest performances if his decision had gone the other way. 1941, 1980. Steven Spielberg personally asked Wayne to take on the role of General Stilwell, a part eventually played by his high and mighty co-star Robert Stack. It would have given Wayne the chance to show a softer side to his screen persona, something that he had only hinted at on an occasion in films, such as She Wore a Yellow Ribbon and Three Godfathers. The role would have required Wayne to be moved to tears while watching the Disney cartoon Dumbo, when the imprisoned mother sings "Baby Mine" to her baby elephant. Wayne probably passed on this project because he thought it was unpatriotic. Spielberg said Wayne was really curious, and so I sent him the script. He called me the next day and said he felt it was a very un-American movie, and I shouldn't waste my time making it. Going on to say, "You know, that was an important war. You're making fun of a war that took thousands of lives at Pearl Harbor. Don't joke about World War II." Spielberg went on to make it, and proved to be one of his rare fails in the director's career. Wayne spoke, and no one listened. Lonesome Dove, 1989. John Wayne leading a trio of wizened cowboys consisting of him, James Stewart and Henry Fonda, on a cattle drive every bit as action-packed and adventurous as Red River, with Wayne as Woodrow Call, Stewart as Gus McCrae, and Fonda presumably playing the ill-fated Jake Spoon. Sounds like a winner to me, but Wayne passed on it. Wayne was supposedly advised by John Ford not to take part in the project, which is just about the worst piece of advice anyone ever gave Wayne. I recall reading somewhere that Stewart also turned it down, suggesting that he found the story to be rather patronising, but that's just hearsay. Reworked into a Pulitzer Prize-winning novel, Lonesome Dove, which then served as the source for the acclaimed TV miniseries with Tommy Lee Jones as Call, Robert Duvall as Gus, and Robert Ulrich as Jake. A missed opportunity to bring together three of the most revered Western actors of all time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate your likes and subscribers. Hit the notification button to get my new videos. Take a look at my channel and check out my Facebook page. The links are in the description. I am Wrangler. Bye for now. See you again soon.
Interesting facts about famous people.
You're Hicks too, and they fooled you 1,000 times just like they fooled me. I'm gonna stay in this race. I'm on my own and I'm out.